My lords, our galaxy, as you know, is a very balanced place. That is until new things get added. I am taking inspiration from a tea drinking fellow, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to defeat the entire galaxy with one single ship. And to make this extra challenging, I won't use any repeatable technologies. It will, however, involve quite a lot of sex. There is no doubt this will strongly appeal to the tool-loving folks out there. Indeed, some would say this is the tallest build ever created. So let's begin with step 1, Empire Creation. You can see the empire I created here in all its glory. There are lots of components to this, but only a few are actually important. Firstly, make sure you're a rogue servitor. The second civic is fairly unimportant, but since we need to survive for some time, pick something that you feel will help you. I chose Unity Cohesion as it allows us to ascend a little bit quicker, but there are lots of viable options. Galactic Curators, for example, tactical algorithms, whatever takes your fancy. We are a Gestalt machine, and make sure you select Nomadic Gameplay. For your origin, select Voidfarers, and when it comes to species traits, it's really whatever takes your fancy. The goal initially is just to survive and thrive. This strategy does take some time as we need to do some breeding. For your Ark ship type, choose Military. Military Ark ships get bonuses to ship fire rate and weapons range per Ark ship tier, which is really jolly lovely for us since this is the only military ship we're ever going to have, and it's going to take on a crisis by itself. So we need all the help we can get. Finally, select your bio trophy species. We've chosen this lovely looking starfish, and with that, we're off to explore the galaxy. Step 2, Survive. Until Ascension at least. Ascension is going to be a key aspect to this. Now, Ascension is always valuable, but it is essential to our plans today. Now, you could absolutely do this with any Ascension you like, but it will be best with virtual machines for several reasons, almost all to do with job efficiency. Job efficiency, very briefly, is key to our plans as it allows us to create more jobs than would ordinarily be possible. If normally a mining building provides 100 miner jobs, then 100 people can work that job. But if you have 50% job efficiency bonuses, even though the building only provides 100 jobs, 150 people can work them, giving me 150% of the building's output. This is fundamental to how we are going to make a god tier ship. Virtual Ascension is already the king of efficiency. Virtual Ascension provides 75% job efficiency bonuses, and this is reduced per colony you own. Since we only have one colony, that's 65% efficiency almost immediately. And of course you'll pick up other efficiency bonuses as you explore the galaxy and unlock traditions, and so on and so forth. Importantly, what this means is, at 2269, we have 1249 biology researchers, despite only having the job creation for 530. This is really good news, and is only going to become more valuable. Now, step 3, Enigmatic Engineering. If you were paying attention, you would have seen me select the Enigmatic Engineering Ascension perk midway through the speedrun that we just saw. Enigmatic Engineering provides cloaking strength and encryption bonuses. It means steel technology operations will automatically fail when used against you. Debris from your ships cannot be used by other empires to study your technology, but most importantly of all, it provides access to a pool of basic Fallen Empire buildings, Tier 1 buildings. These buildings, one in particular, will be the next key flagstone on our journey for the One Ship Challenge. Rogue Servitors have one fundamental job, the Bio Trophy. This job, as you can currently see, is producing a 58% job efficiency for my complex drones. This is glorious, and it is in part how much we can produce so much with only one ship. Now, Rogue Servitors, all of them have access to the Organic Sanctuary building. This gives 1500 Bio Trophy jobs per building. There is an upgraded version, Organic Paradise, which provides 3000 jobs per building. Now, both of these are frankly marvellous, but there is a better option. The Fallen Empire building, the Sky Dome. This provides houses, amenities, and Tier 1 3,750 biotrophy jobs, which of course is even better, and we'll need the amenities later on anyway. So circling back, why is Enigmatic Engineering key? Well, because you get the chance to roll this building. I'm told by the more meta-focused players that should you not get the building you desire, you can simply re-roll the tech options until you find it. Eventually RNG will favour you. Picking this building will be extremely important for our goals, so find it and research it. Step 4. The setup. By now we are well into the game. We've finished the tech tree and we have considerable basic resource under our belt. Make sure that your Ark ship is built up so it's max tier, which is level 3, and this is going to give you a variety of additional combat stats, additional module options, and more importantly, additional districts. Quite a few extra districts. Now I want you to switch to the infrastructure screen. This is how I want you to build your Ark ship. You'll have a primary nexus as the capital building, 5 sky domes, the Tier 1 Fallen Empire building. Change both districts to Sanctuary Enclaves. These are the unique district available to only rogue servitors. They provide biotrophy jobs and coordinator jobs. I want you to put 3 sky domes on each, giving us 11 in total. Now build 10 city districts. Currently, your ship should look like the one on screen now. Ignore the upgrade button on the sky domes just for now. To move on to the next step, we have to understand the new district that comes uniquely with Ark ships. This is the Ordnance Engineering District and is fundamental to the process. This district allows us to select different modules, missile silos, ammunition lines, laser capacitors, and the like. These districts provide soldier jobs and all the things that soldiers normally do, naval capacity, for example. But they also have a unique added bonus. This is adding weapons damage per 100 jobs to the weapon type that you've chosen. We are going to choose energy weapons, and thus will select the laser capacity module. Next up, you need to fill this with strongholds, upgrade them into fortresses, and then max out the districts. I have 19 districts available, but you might have a couple more depending on events that you've received while exploring the galaxy. What has this done for us? I hear you cry. Well, normally from this we would have 8,800 soldier jobs, and indeed we do, but they have a lot of efficiency bonuses, meaning our actual job count is 23,724. This gives us an energy weapon increase of 1,186. It's very difficult for me to communicate just how insanely strong that is. 237 repeatables. 237. And frankly, I've not really done anything special yet. It's just one ship with a virtual population and a couple of biotrophies. It's insane how broken this is. And we're not even close to max potential yet. Not even close. If you look at our biotrophy jobs, you can see we only have 7,959 out of a potential 53,250. And of course remember, these provide extra job efficiency to our specialists. Well, guess what soldier jobs are? That's right, they're specialists. These approximately 8,000 biotrophies are providing a whopping 79% job efficiency, which on any other day would be marvellous. But today is not that day. What we need is more biotrophies. So we're going to inject them with Viagra and they're going to have a giant orgy. A massive sex party later and we filled up the job. Due to efficiency, it's even higher than it should be. Indeed, we now have an effective 66,562 biotrophies, providing a colossally game-breaking, frankly ridiculous 665% job efficiency. Words cannot describe how ridiculous this is. So let's check back in with the soldiers. Of course, they have skyrocketed to 75,295 effective jobs. Of course, this then provides you with a literal game-breaking energy weapon damage increase of 3,764. Like I've said, It's very difficult to quantify with words just how broken this is. This is one ship. One ship. You could do this with lots of ships if you could find the pops, and there are plenty of pops you could steal. We haven't even got that many pops, really. 66,000 biotrophies is not a huge number. It's crazy. 3,764 weapons damage. For context, that's 753 repeatables. Now 50 repeatables would generally be enough to put you in a good position to fight a 200x crisis. 753 is laughably broken, and I really don't think this is very difficult to do. You just need a single virtual ship and stack it with biotrophies. I'm sure I could take this much further if I wished by doing lots of little min-max things, but we're not going to bother with that for now. Let's design the ship for battle. There are going to be a ton of effective Ark ship combat designs. Of course, since we used energy weapons, that's what we're going to do. Energy weapons. Proton launchers would be a good choice here, but I'm going to try focused arc emitters. I also think, although I've not tried it, hangar bays and strikecraft would be an incredible bonus as well. Since you can control the Ark ship in combat, you could just infinitely kite around whatever it is that you're fighting. In any case, the spinal mount we're going to use is the Devastator Cannon, since that's an energy weapon with 300 range, and with a 3800% damage increase, it's going to delete everything in the galaxy with a single shot. For defences, I went with full shield, because it's cool and it doesn't really matter, does it? So let's test this in combat. As you can see, it decimates everything. Though I did notice the arc emitters weren't always firing, and I think this might be due to the firing arc requirements, so I switched them for proton launchers. And indeed, you can see the ship decimate the Hive, the Unbidden alike. It is the Titan of the galaxy. I cannot get my head around how broken this is. And of course, we can take it even further. Now, Cosmogenesis exists. Of course, you may have noticed by now, Cosmogenesis is actually not available to nomadic empires on launch. But I am entirely speculating, maybe it will be added in at a later date, who knows. In any case, let's assume that Cosmogenesis is available for nomadic empires. And, with the magic of console commands, we can gain access to the Tier 2 Fallen Empire building, the upgrade to the Paradise Dome. Incidentally, Cosmogenesis would be the only normal way that you could get access to that Tier 2 building. In any case, the upgrade is called the Imperium Dome. This doubles the number of biotrophy jobs you can have per ship. Doubles. You can already see where this is going. If we fill up our Ark ship again with more sex and Viagra and so on and so forth, this gives us 94,500 biotrophies, and after efficiency, that's 118,125. This gives a complex drone efficiency modifier of 1,181%, cycling onto my soldiers, giving us an effective soldier count of 125,555 jobs. Imagine how much weapon damage this gives us. I'll tell you, 6,277%. This translates into 1,255 repeatables. Yeah. This was tested before launch, right? Anyway, let's finish the fight with a battle against 13 behemoths, because why not? Ah, that was over rather fast, wasn't it? My lords, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want me to break the game in other ways, please let me know in the comments. And finally, in the description in the pinned comments, you'll find an affiliate link for Stellaris official merch. If you want a sexy bomber jacket or a Blorg pillow, click the link now.